Yeah, it's like 9:03, so you're not on, you missed the party. Whatever. All right. Christy's there. Well, Christy's picture is there, so I'm assuming that she's just not wanting us to see her pretty self right now. So, all righty. So, Karen, did you have a chance to? You haven't had a chance to watch because you couldn't watch live, and they haven't posted the recording yet. So you haven't seen it, right?
No, and I'm like trying to put bits and pieces together just from what I'm seeing posted on Facebook. So I know very little, I guess. Layman's terms at this point, I guess, is a good way to put it.
Okay, well, let's do a little bit of a recap because some people that watch this recorded Zoom may also have not seen the big reveal that was live. So let's do a little bit of kind of a recap of what happened, what went on, what it was all about, what was said, because you will be able to watch the recorded version if you registered, but I don't believe they're going to post that recording until Tuesday. So the big thing that I need to share is that if you did not register and you want to register, you will be able to do so. I'm going to go on tonight and try to register my husband because I did not register him and see if it will let me. And if so, I will let you all know that you can go ahead and register for the recording and to get the email for the promotion. But if I can't, then I think that I will be able to register him, and anyone else who has not registered and wants to will be able to on Tuesday if I can't do it already. So I will check, and that way I'll know. And if I can't do it, then I will let you know as soon as I find out that you can. So what happens is if you registered, if you, let's say, didn't watch it and didn't register, or you just joined in the last couple of days and you want to have access to the new Slim, the access to this Action Pack promo, and or you want to watch the video, then you will have to register in order to be able to do that, just like everyone else did. So now, if you registered but you couldn't watch live, you'll still be getting your email or text. If you haven't already, you will be. And then when the recording is posted, you'll be able to watch the recorded version of the reveal. So, okay, so what happened was they started out with an introductory video that I've already seen floating around Facebook, so I know that's out there. And so right away, Christy was like, look, there's new packaging. Like they showed in this first little clip, products that were out on the table, and they all had a new look to them. So all of the bottles will now be white, and then the fronts of the labels will be different colors, that kind of watercolor sort of graphic. And the uniformity of all the products is going to be really nice. It looks really professional. The products look like they all are part of one system and not kind of this mishmash. I kind of like the colored bottles because I knew which one was which. It was easy for me to grab the blue or the green. But so now the bottles will all be white, but the labels will be different shades, different colors. So they're going to roll those out gradually. So this first, the Slim will obviously be the new packaging. That will be the first thing. And then I believe they said that they're going to do the BioCleanse next, the ProBio 5, and the Kids Chewable X Factor. And then I think Block and I don't know if Christy remembers the other one, but anyway, they're going to slowly phase those in. Nothing will change about the product other than the bottle that it's in. So those will kind of be a gradual phase in. So that'll be nice. They look really professional. They look like they're really good. Like they all kind of fit together, and just kind of gives us a little bit more of a professional look to our products. The new Slim packaging, I love. It's so much better. And I think that it's nice because if I'm not mistaken, the old package didn't it have, I have to grab my catalog, didn't it have like a person on it? Like a body, like a part of a person? I can't remember without grabbing my catalogs and looking. But anyway, I felt like the old package kind of lended itself more to that mindset of weight loss, whereas this new packaging It's just, it doesn't scream weight loss product, which is great because it never was. I mean, it was always so much more than that, but the packaging didn't always lead you to believe that it was more than just a weight loss product. So I love that this new packaging just is so much, just so much nicer, and it just gives us such a better look in the marketplace of supplements. So the other thing that is now on the package is that it is now labeled that it is non-GMO, meaning that it does not have any ingredients that are genetically modified. So that's a big deal in the crunchy circle, people that are very holistic, health-minded, crunchy granola types. That's a really big deal. Not only that it is non-GMO, and it never was, but now it says on the package that it's non-GMO. So that's really good too. All right, so what did they change about the old Slim versus new Slim? Now in the video, the gal that is in charge of the products and in charge of marketing explained the kind of the science of it in the presentation. So that is included, and she kind of puts up PowerPoint like graphics and charts and facts, and you can kind of see it all. It's very nice. So I can post some of those in the team group, some screenshots that we had from the reveal. But basically it boils down to this. It really all comes back to gut health. And we've been saying that all along. And we have great gut health products in the BioCleanse and the ProBio 5. And the Slim has always had a prebiotic in it. It had polydextrose, which is a prebiotic, and it always had that in it. And what is a prebiotic? A prebiotic is food for a probiotic. So basically it's the food, the friendly food that the good bacteria eat in order to thrive and flourish in the body. So our guts have all kinds of different bacteria, fungus, microbes, all kinds of both good and bad stuff in there. Hopefully they have more good than bad. But we know that people who are dealing with health issues, autoimmune issues, all kinds of things possibly have too much fungus, too much candida. We've talked about that for years. And we've talked about how they need Bio5 in order to get rid of that fungus in order for that good bacteria to thrive. Nothing changes about that. This new Slim does not replace our ProBio 5. But what they added to the Slim is a prebiotic, a very special one with a super long name that I can type out, but I'm not going to try to pronounce, but it's something oleosaccharide, something or other, but this is what you need to know. It's called XOS, and that's letters out of the word, the first one, the middle one, and something toward the end, XOS. And if you Google XOS prebiotic, you'll pull up all kinds of stuff. So I've been doing some research on this particular prebiotic, and it's amazing. So what Plexus did was they actually did a clinical study that they commissioned in Europe, and they actually simulated the human digestive process. There's a graphic, and it shows almost looks like mason jars. And it's basically how food gets broken down in the process of different digestion phases. And so they modeled the human digestive tract in this study because they wanted to see if this XOS prebiotic would feed the good bacteria and the good microbes that are in the gut. And they did, by a crazy, crazy number. So things like serotonin and things like GABA and things like dopamine and all of these neurotransmitter chemicals, that are in the gut, lactobacillus, which is a good friendly bacteria, all of these bacteria, including another one that I'm going to tell you about, increased by 200, 300 times by adding this prebiotic. We have studies showing that this works. So what does all of that mean? Basically, it means that now our Slim, in addition to balancing blood sugar, also feeds the good bacteria of the microbiome of the gut. So it's a combination product. Now, here's the cool part. One of these microbes that we have in our body is called Akkermansia. It's Akkermansia, I believe. Akkermansia, Mansia. It's like acrobat, like acra, man, like opposite of woman, the letter C, Akkermansia. And this microbe, this bacteria, has over 100 published studies on it. It is responsible in part for affecting metabolism and fat loss. In some of these clinical studies and some of these research articles, some of these papers, including some on PubMed and all these really well-known medical journals, this Akkermansia in lab rats was found that in lower levels in the body meant that that person could likely be struggling with being overweight and being obese. And that when these levels of this Akkermansia increased, that it helped that those rats slim down, that their body fat percentage and their metabolism was better and they were able to slim down. So what happened then is with this prebiotic, this XOS that they put in Slim, this Akkermansia that we're all supposed to have in the gut increased 250 times its normal level. So what we have is a product that is absolutely revolutionary. There isn't anything like it. There isn't another product out there. We have tapped into what is the cutting edge of wellness and medicine, and that's the microbiome and the human gut. We have a product that is about to, not only that, they changed to make this product more easily dissolvable. So they've taken out some of the fillers. There's a little less powder in the sticks than there used to be. It easily mixes in even cold water, and they've changed up the flavor. I haven't tasted it. I don't know what it tastes like. I hear it's good. Some people say it has a little bit of a watermelon flavor. I don't like watermelon, but I'm going to give it a shot. I think other people said that the old one tasted like cherry Tootsie Pops, and I didn't think it tasted like cherry at all. So I'm going to wait and see when mine comes in. I don't know what it tastes like, but I know this. I know that it works, and I don't really care what it tastes like. I'm going to use it anyway. So here's what we have. We have a brand new product that absolutely can relaunch our business. We can go back to every single person who quit because they didn't like the results that they got. We can go back to every person who tried samples and said that they didn't like the way it tasted because it tastes different now. We really and truly have the ability to completely start over in contacting all of our past ambassadors, all of our past customers, anyone who has inquired about Plexus, and say, look, this is what we have. This is new. This is, the results are phenomenal. I mean, the people who trialed this for the 3 months have had amazing results. Lori Harrison's husband, Jetty, has lost 20 pounds since he started in February. Now, Celeste Gwynn, who is our company's top earner, I know she's, somebody said she's also been doing paleo and a couple other things. She's lost like 25 pounds. But I know she was doing some other changes along with that. So Jared Abart has lost 10 pounds. So the addition of this prebiotic which increases that Akkermansia, that good gut bacteria, is having tremendous results. People are getting fabulous results. So what we can talk about tonight is, what is our plan? What is your plan? What should our plan be as a team? How do we capitalize on this new product? What I love about this action pack, that our ambassadors, new and old, inactives and actives, have the opportunity to order. Here's what's awesome about it. Number one, it's 150 PV. So if they order that action pack, they're already commission qualified, plus they're going to earn a percentage commission on that other 50 PV, because you know we get paid on the first 100, and anything after that we earn commission on. So they're going to get money back in commission just from ordering that action pack. The other thing that they talked about during the big reveal, but I want to mention it again, is this action pack comes with 2 bags of Slim, a 7-day trial, which would be great for a giveaway, or somebody that was wanting to do a 7-day trial. You could sell it outright. You could sell it to someone for the retail price. You could use it as a giveaway. You could do a sip and see. You could do a kind of a relaunch party, invite people over, do something like that, and give that 7-day trial as a door prize. So there's all kinds of things you can do, and you're also going to get a 3-day trial pack of Slim and Edge, another one of Slim and Block, and a third one of Slim and Accelerator, plus a cool water bottle, a really neat one, and 25 Slim brochures. Now, why is that cool? Here's why that's cool. Because one, of course, is for you, so that you can start using it, trying it, and getting great results. You are your own best advertising. The second bag of Slim is awesome because you can use that as samples. You have 25 brochures. You can use that bag of Slim and tape a stick of Slim onto each brochure, and you have 25 of those that you can give out to people who express interest in wanting to taste the product, past customers, past level ones, whoever you want to give those to. So it's Lori Harrison posted something earlier today or last night about everybody's all like, I'm going to give out 10, 15 samples. And over here, I'm thinking, I'm just going to keep these bags of Slim for myself. So anyway, you might think, oh, I'll just keep these 2 bags of Slim, and then I'll just use it this month, and then I'll keep the other bag and use it next month. But think about this, you guys. I know that's tempting to do, but how much better would it be to share that other bag of Slim and give those samples out to coworkers, family, friends, and get those people to try it? I mean, if only 1 or 2 of them places an order, you have more than made your money back to buy that bag of Slim next month, and it's paid for. So be smart about it. Celeste Gwynn actually recommended that we use the second bag of Slim in the action pack to use to build our business. Now, why do you want to buy the action pack? I'm going to tell you why. It's an amazing deal. When you add up how much you're getting in product, the water bottle, the brochures, the samples, it's a 30% savings even off of wholesale. So it's an amazing deal, and that's why you need to reach out to your ambassadors and make sure they know that they have the ability to get their hands on this Slim right now. I mean, within the next week or so. And all they have to do is, if they have not yet registered, they're going to go to the plexusbigreveal.com website when they can register. And like I said, I'm going to find out if they can register already or if they have to wait till Tuesday. They're going to register, and then when they get the email and the text saying it's their turn, then they can go in and they can purchase the action pack. There's a tab at the top of the shopping screen that says Big Reveal. If not, they can do a search in the product search for action pack. So I think that I'm really excited. First of all, I'm excited because some of the people who are on this product advisory panel are our uplines. Shoshana Eastling, who is our upline, and Lori Welch, who is also our upline. were both involved in helping with making decisions about ingredients, packaging, product, everything. They were on the front lines testing this product and giving input on this product. So that is wonderful because both of those women are very concerned about whole nutrition, about health, and about wellness. And so I think that, in the past, Plexus has gotten a little bit of a reputation as being just a weight loss scheme or just a weight loss company. And this new direction that the company is going in is so where we as the team have already been, but not all teams have. A lot of teams were really pushing and Boost and all of these weight products. Our team has been very focused on ProBio 5 and gut health and stuff, but not every team has. And I love that this the company as a whole is going in this direction to focus more on gut health and the microbiome. And it's really fantastic. And it gives us such a position to be able to go to people of influence, chiropractors, nutritionists, people in the wellness field, people who are personal trainers. And this gives us such an opportunity to be able to go to those people in positions of influence within the health community and be and have posture and be proud of what it is that we have as a product. So what questions do you guys have? Because I want this to be a time for us to be able to ask questions and discuss anything that you want to discuss about the product, about your plan over the next couple of days, and how to capitalize on this momentum from this big reveal. I don't mind opulence.
I will say about my mom, she just texted me and she said that she got an email yesterday about registering for the big reveal. So I don't know, were they sending that out to people who had not registered yet before it? Or do you think they're sending it out to people now, like after the big reveal, to give them a chance to register if they didn't already in time to see it live?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I can ask my husband if he got an email since he didn't register.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. So she's going to click on it to see if it'll let her register.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, let us know. If she can, then we'll know that they can go ahead and start registering now. And then when it's reposted, the recording, they can watch it. But as soon as they register, they're going to get put on that wait list for getting the text and email that they can order the product. So,
okay.
So yeah, if she can do it now, that's fine. I kind of thought I had read on somebody's post somewhere that they could, but then I'd also seen where they couldn't do it till Tuesday. So I'm not sure which it is.
Okay.
Have you guys gone through your list? Have you had people I've had people coming out of the woodwork, people who quit, people who have seen my post, have you guys had anybody asking you, questions or kind of coming out of the woodwork asking about trying the product, the new Slim? Nobody. Everybody's muted.
I have not really had a whole lot of feedback. I had one girl at church ask me about it. Apparently she tried to register, but she was past the time that it was open to see it live, I guess. I don't know. But I feel like I want to post so much about it. Like I want to tell everybody so much about it. I'm at a point where I'm almost overwhelmed with the amount of information and I don't know what to post. I want to send individual messages to people, obviously, but I'm trying to make a big deal about it on Facebook, but I don't know. There's so much to say. It's I don't even know where to start almost. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. And I felt a little bit of the same way too. And my issue was I wanted to put some information out there, but I felt like there was so much already. Like, I just felt like I was feeling like it was going to get lost in the sea of, but my husband reminded me, which is a very good point. Not everyone has, 200 Plexus Facebook friends. So not all of my friends are going to have the amount of Plexus stuff in their news feeds that I have in mind, because I'm seeing a lot of it because I have a lot of Plexus friends. They may not. And so the other thing that he reminded me is, if I don't put that out there, then they're going to see it from someone else. And wouldn't I rather they see it from me than to see it from someone else and ask them about it? So I needed to put something out there. My goal was just to try to be as original as possible and try to do something that didn't look like everyone else. And that's the challenge, because when you put out something that's creative and original, it gets picked up and reused really quickly by a lot of people. So you can just try to be original. You can try to post your own cute little face, whatever, but it's just trying to do something to be different, but to get the attention of your audience so that you can share, and it doesn't have to be a novel, and it doesn't have to be anything more than your excitement, because honestly, just you being excited about, this new product and this new flavor, and, the fact that it can mix in cold water, and your excitement is what's going to be the biggest goal, not whether or not you have all of the details of the science of it all. You really just need to get the new picture out of the new packaging. That's going to catch people's eye because it looks different. They've seen the same thing for years and years, and now it looks different. Just like it did for me the night that I saw it on the website. So not everybody knows that I actually saw this action pack like on the 30th of April. When I was trying to order product, it was there. Like, I saw it and it caught my eye because it was different. And so they quickly found that and pulled it. But so yeah, I would get some graphics going. Typically, I'm not big into graphics, but in this case, I think you almost have to put the new packaging and the new graphic out there. Even if all you can say is, oh my gosh, I can't wait to try this. I think it's going to be so yummy. Everybody says it's, wonderful. Hey, if you tried it, but you didn't like the flavor, or you tried it and, you didn't get the results you were looking for, this is your time. You need to try again because it's totally revamped. Whatever it is that you want to say to kind of, hype it up. And see, I was surprised at how many people responded that they wanted to try it, and they were people that had previously quit. So I think you just need to put something out there and don't get too hung up on what it is at this point. So the other thing that I am going to be working on the next couple of days is reaching out to all of my ambassadors to make sure, my current ambassadors, to make sure, hey, did you get yours ordered? And if not, help them walk through the process of how they need to register. And then I need to reach out to all of my inactive ambassadors and say, hey, are you ready to start over again? Are you ready to jump in and try this again? You have a 60-day money-back guarantee. Are you ready to try again? So, and some of them may not be willing to try right now because they don't want the double bag of Slim. They don't want the action pack. They want to wait until their triplex switches over. I'm guessing that the convenience orders for June will have the new Slim in them. I know people have asked, are they still able to get the old Slim? Yes. I don't know that that's permanent, but at least for now, they can still get the old, the current formula of Slim. I don't know if that'll last forever. At some point, they may switch it over to where you can't, but right now you can get both. You will be able to get the old and the new once customers are able to order the new Slim. So if you have a customer and they have a convenience order set up or an auto ship order set up, they will not probably receive that this month, but they will for June. So what can they do? If they want the new Slim right now, they can join as an ambassador and get a welcome pack. A welcome pack will ensure that they get the new Slim. All the welcome packs that are shipping out right now have the new Slim in it. So if they've been a customer a while and they know that they like the product and they know they're going to keep using it, sure, have them join as an ambassador, get the welcome pack. I've not been pushing people to join as an ambassador unless I know they're going to be a consistent product user. But if they have been a customer for a while, this is a great time for them to get that action pack or get a welcome pack. So they could get a welcome pack and then turn around and get an action pack if they want. That's a really amazing deal. 30% off is crazy good. It's almost as good as welcome pack pricing. So for $150, you're getting a ton of products. And, the last time you've been able to get a deal like that is when you bought your welcome pack. And so all of these ambassadors who are inactive almost get to start over again by buying one of these action packs. They have materials they can start sharing if they want, and they have product that they can get started with. So very similar to a welcome pack. So it's very much like a fresh start. And I love that. So I think this is really exciting. I would love to put some kind of something, either a Facebook party or a Zoom or something together for our prospects, so we can invite people to learn more about, the new Slim and to learn more about the products. I think that's something that we probably need to think about doing here in the next couple weeks to get people information, especially once we've gotten our samples and we can start handing those out. So, well, we don't have a lot of time left, but any other questions? You guys have been so chatty tonight. No? No? Okay, Kat's got everybody's tongues tonight. All right, no, nothing else, Karen? No other questions?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, tomorrow night, Monday the 8th, there will be another Zoom at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Shoshana Eastling is hosting that. It will be tons and tons of information about the ingredients and the product and the science and the nitty gritty, lots of note taking. If that's something you want to hop on, I will make sure to post the link in our team group for anyone who wants to check that out. All right, see you guys later. Good night.